On Christmas Eve, 1971, a 17-year-old girl named Julianne Koepke was flying on LANSA Flight 508 over the Peruvian Amazon rainforest with her mother. They were heading to see her father for Christmas. About 30 minutes into the flight, the plane flew into a massive thunderstorm. The turbulence was violent, shaking the plane apart. Suddenly there was a deafening sound as lightning struck the plane's fuel tank. The wing was ripped off, and the aircraft began to disintegrate in mid-air. Julianne found herself still strapped to her seat, but she was outside the plane, falling. She was tumbling through the air, 2 miles above the Amazon jungle. The row of seats she was attached to spun like a helicopter, which probably slowed her descent just enough. Then she crashed through the thick, dense canopy of the rainforest. The branches and leaves acted like a giant natural cushion, breaking her fall. She blacked out, and when she woke up she was on the forest floor alone. She had survived a 10,000-foot fall. It was a miracle, but her ordeal was just beginning. She had a broken collarbone, a deep gash on her leg, and a severe concussion. Her glasses were gone, and she could barely see. She was surrounded by the most dangerous jungle in the world, filled with poisonous snakes, spiders, and crocodiles. But Julianne had something other people didn't. Her parents were famous zoologists who had lived with her in the jungle, and her father had taught her essential survival skills. Remembering her father's advice that following water leads to civilization, she found a small stream and began to follow it. For 11 days she waded and walked through the jungle. She had no food except for a small bag of candy she found in the wreckage. She had to deal with swarms of insects, and maggots infested the wound on her arm. Finally, on the 10th day, she stumbled upon a small boat and a hut. She waited, and eventually a group of local lumberjacks found her. They treated her wounds and took her to safety. She was the sole survivor of LANSA Flight 508.